Right guys, so in a nutshell, I've literally just shown you how to make the Captain America shield, and to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. I think that looks pretty badass actually, so if I do say so myself. Right, I've just had a little go at making the shield emblem, and to be honest guys, it's probably the easiest one you can make, but for those who don't know how to make it, I'm going to show you how to do it now. Yeah, let's get into and have a look for you guys. So simple as a simple does, you're just going to start off with obviously your white background. Okay, that is your border. Okay, so you're going to copy and paste that one, and you're going to put that in the black. Now this black bit is where the whole shield eagle is actually, so just try and make a border. So you see the white ring going around that. That is basically the width of which you want your lines to make. Now, the lines that you're going to make them with is this rectangle medium here. Now, you're going to make them as thin as possible, but you want to make sure they're the right thickness. So if you hold that up to the white circle there, that should be the same thickness as there, which is not half bad. I mean, I like to put that a little bit thinner. Make that a little bit longer as well. Now guys, don't worry if you go outside, we'll fix that up anyway, so don't worry if you go on the outside. Now all you're going to do here is you want to try and make that as even as possible, and try and get that end bit right in the dead center of your circle there, or a little bit higher up. Okay, and then it's just simple as a copy and paste. Now just try and make sure that you're going to replicate the other side of this, so that, to be honest, it's probably better than what I did before. Now I'd say that's pretty even there, although I think I might just move that over a bit more and move that one in. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't look too bad, to be honest. Right, so that is the basic bit. I'm going to push that down a bit more. I'm a bit funny like that. I like to keep things nice and neat and tidy. That looks pretty central to me. And then, right, so we're going to go back up to our tools, and you're going to right down the bottom, and you're going to select the triangle wide here. Now you're going to flatten this down a bit more, and I'll show you why. Because when you're going to put it up the top here, this is basically your eagle's head. Now try and make it a bit smaller, because obviously you don't want to make it look like he's got a little chicken neck, if you know what I mean. And try and widen that out so it has a little bit of a edge to it, which is like that. And then you're going to make that a bit smaller, and to be honest, that looks pretty decent. And again, you're going to copy and paste that for the other side. Now if you're trying to figure out how you're going to get the eagle's head, so yeah, just as I said, just try and make sure you replicate the other side so it looks almost even. What I used was the tube here, or the half tube if you want to call it that. Now you can make it as wide or small, but just make it a little bit smaller for when you're putting it in there. So make that small so it fits in there nicely. Now if you drop that down, it's hard to see, but I'm going to widen that out a little bit and make that a bit taller, and that should be the eagle's beak right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a bit hard to see on this side of the gun, to be honest, but it doesn't look too bad actually. I think that looks alright. This is just the basic, guys, anyway, as I said, so it's not a great instruction, but it's there. Right, so you're going to copy what you made here on that line there, okay, and then you're literally going to paste it over here. Now you want 3 for each side, so we do 1, 2, 3. And it's as simple as spin that over, drop that in. Again, try and keep that in the level as possible, because you're going to have to replicate this on the other side anyway. So again, spin that round. Now you want to make sure there's a nice space in between these, because you're going to have to do this on the other side as well, and they need to look pretty even for when you're putting it in, if you get my drift. Now it does look a bit off there, but it's not. It's only because there's a little dent inside the gun there, so it's not actually going to look absolutely superb like as if you're doing a normal emblem. Okay. Now on some of them you might have to give them a little tweak, because it might not be long enough like that one, which is just absolutely superb, just what I need. Okay. Yeah, now that looks pretty even Stevens to me. If you want to, you can copy and paste that on the other side. Okay, and you're basically, again, you're just going to replicate what you've already done, and obviously just try and mimic or copy what you've done on the other side. So a little bit like spot the difference really, isn't it? Just making sure you've got it nice even, and do that a couple more times, and then that should be the same level, and you should be able to push that up and copy the same width with which you got the other side there. As I said, don't worry if you're going to go over the lines, because it's irrelevant. So that's it, guys. That is your eagle ready and made. Now you can see the edges around there. It looks a bit messed up. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go over to tools, and if you just select this one here, which is the circle outline, and just make that as wide as possible, and then you're going to do that in a black. Okay. And obviously try and keep it evens on both sides. Right, so there's that bit, and then just for mess around, if you want to just do the full background, just expand this one, and then you're going to put that in a nice black too, and then you're going to put that at the very front there, and that is your shield right there. So you can copy and paste this over to the other side. It's not bad, so you might be able to see it on this side better than that side. It depends on which side you started on, to be honest. It's not always going to look good on one side, but it'll look pretty decent on the other side. There you go. Yeah, eagle's head, not too bad. I mean, this is just a basic diagram, guys, so give this a little practice. Don't rush into it. Just do bit by bit and take your time. Don't mess around. Well, mess around if you want to. So there you go, there's it there. I mean, if you want to, you can also put it in the middle here. I don't think it's going to be central anyway. I think, yeah, there you go. See, it's going to be a little bit on the side, but that doesn't really matter, because I think when you're aiming down sight, it'll look pretty awesome anyway. I see, look, I think them lines are a little bit long for this one, but yeah, definitely a little bit too long, but I mean, you can mess around with that. This is just a quick diagram, guys, to show you that how easy some things are to make. Yeah, see, that put that one totally out of proportion on that one altogether. I don't know why it done that, but I mean, yeah, you guys, as I said, you guys can have a little mess around, and then obviously show me if you can do better, because I think what would be even better also if you guys could obviously write to me on my YouTube channel saying, oh, you know, I got this, I would like to make this, can you show me how to make that? No worries, guys, just obviously give me a bit of time to try and put this together. So I mean, I have a little practice first, and obviously show you guys afterwards how to do it. So yeah, I'm quite happy to do that for you guys. But that, guys, is about as simple as it gets to make the agent shield. I mean, I don't know how many layers that you can get all together when you're adding them in, but you can even try and put shield around it if you like. That'd be even better. But yeah, guys, that is it in a nutshell. So thanks for watching, guys.